Arsenal 2, Brentford 0. Very clinical from Marino again, who I bigged up earlier in the week.
Glad they rested all their players last night.
Last night they made it very difficult.
Yeah.
Imagine
they don't start their... Did you not know that?
I saw the game, but I didn't realise
Damsgaard, didn't start Henderson, didn't start Igor Thiago. What? Tell me why you're resting all your players.
The easier games of the weekend.
They were coming to Spurs. Spurs have won 3 games at home. Keith Downing? Andrews. They had not... Spurs have won 3 games at home in a whole year. You didn't need to rest the players against Arsenal.
Said to himself, boy, you know what I mean?
You could have rested them against Spurs. We still take licks. You could have actually given it a go last night.
Thomas Frank gets on team. Got to show them levels.
More winnable game against... And even with those changes, I'm telling you, even though they didn't create anything...
They looked all right.
They're very well organised.
Well, they were still in the game until the 90th minute, weren't they?
Well organised team.
They didn't have massive clear-cut chances.
And their long throw team.
But 1-0 down, you're always still in the game. Minute to go.
How are you on defending set pieces?
Brilliant. Ask me how we are just generally.
The long throw thing. That guy's long throws. Good, man. We dealt with it still. Yeah. But it's a good long throw. Mosquera went down injured last night. You know what I mean? And... You know, whilst yes, Abby's right. You know, Brentford did rest some players. So did we. You have to give Arteta credit. He rotated a lot of players yesterday, so that's good because we're going to need those players for Villa.
What's Rice's situation?
When Declan Rice went off injured last night, right? Every Arsenal fan was like, but he said after the game it was just a knock. And I think what they're doing this season is they're just anybody gets any little knock, any little thing, it's just straight off, man. No risk taken. So Declan Rice will be all right, but I don't know if I don't think Mosquera is going to be all right for the game. He went straight down the tunnel. That's looking like he's going to be out. Yet another injury.
Could Saliba not be back because he said it would be days.
Saliba possibly might be back, but if he's not back, they might do what they did yesterday and play Timber there. He was brilliant when he came on, man. Like
at centre back.
He played as centre back. Ben White played as right back.
And Cappier obviously
he was excellent.
Played well.
Ben White. He was a man in the match yesterday. So. You know, if he can put in that similar type of performance, obviously a better team we're coming up against. And Nkapia was excellent yesterday as well. He's done really, really well. So, and I'll just say, man, I've got to big up this guy, Mikel Merino, man. The guy is like so many important goals he scores for Arsenal. We've been without strikers for months, dating back to last year. And his figures, you know, if you take your Haalands and, you know, players like that out of it, his figures that he puts up in that striking position is unreal. And even yesterday's goal, man, he had a goal and assist yesterday. His goal, he took his movement to make space, bit like, you know, what he did at Chelsea. And in the way his technique on the head, he headed it down.
He's a clever footballer, man.
But I think aerially he's got so much better.
Yeah, we've really had to rinse this squad this year, man. This squad's been getting rinsed.
Mosquera's injured again, isn't it? And then
Mosquera's out.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the injuries at the minute. Kai Havertz, as we know, probably the end of the year he comes back. Gabriel's after
out,
Christmas.
Saliba's out.
Trossard potentially back for the next game. Saliba potentially back. Rice potentially back, and Mosquera. So as soon as you get a couple lads off the treatment table, a couple lads go on there. So
we can get some of these players back for this Christmas period. You know.
I actually wanted to ask you. Do you think that Declan Rice will need to have a rest at some point?
Yeah, I do. But. What I think will happen is I think he'll play on Saturday and then during the week next week against Bruges, he won't play. He'll rotate heavily.
Play Norgard.
Would you not trust to play Norgard like in the Prem?
Yeah, I think they will, but I mean they will, and I think that stage will come where they might have to. But at the moment, the guy's like a machine, man. He plays week in, week out, and he's durable.
Duracell battery.
This is not the game.
He's kind of the one player in that.
Why you buy Rice.
Yeah. The thing is about Rice, right, is that you know you can see he's one of the players who wants to play.
Yeah.
He's got
he wants to play, man. So
there's certain players that can play 38 games out of 30.
He's not replaceable. He's the one player in that team. We've seen other players drop out, and you can bring players in and things like that. But he's the one player I look at and say he's hard to replace in that team.
Yeah.
What I would say defensively last night from set pieces, we were excellent.
Yeah.
Cappier last night, he won every header. Because as you know, when you play Brentford, long throw after long throw.
I know.
So, but we've lost that threat.
5 metres. Mental.
From set, and last night I thought Madueke had a good game, but his delivery on set pieces weren't great.
It wasn't
you know what I mean?
there,
So, listen, I know we haven't won the title for a long time.
22 years.
But they haven't won the title since 2016.
9 years.
Yeah, but they have won the Champions League.
Right?
in that time.
No. Well, title is what you go for week in, week out. And you don't need to talk, yeah? Because we're not talking about
I've got a
Tottenham
trophy.
right now.
I've got one 6 months ago.
Ooh.
Right? Because you go, when it comes to that argument of stating about titles, right? You're not even in that.
I've
You're
got
not in
one
that
over there. Can you
No.
see it? It's actually in your eye line.
No.
6
What I'm
months.
talking about and I'm
6 months old.
discussing is the real big man thing. You're lucky to be on this panel.
22 years. Shut up.
Yeah? Because
22
we
years.
don't come here every week and talk about
How have you
who have you
managed-
got next week in the
How's you managed
Carabao
to make
Cup.
this about me?
Yeah?
How's
Do we
you
come here every week and say who have you got next week in the Carabao Cup?
got a Carabao
Who have you,
Cup.
right? What we come here and we talk about the league. Yeah?
Yeah,
And you're lucky to be on this panel. I'm telling you that right now. Last year, 17th.
15.
Yeah? Right?
Don't bring me into
Last year.
Don't bring me into
No, but they've
One
won.
club is not comparable.
They've got
with
Premier
your
League
club.
heritage. What you always talk about. You ain't got no Premier League heritage. Right?
got, you know,
So
European
I'm saying to you,
63 years.
I'm
No
saying
European
to you,
heritage
yeah,
whatsoever.
you're lucky
No.
for there.
Not
What was it we had
not
talk?
one bit of European heritage.
As a matter of
you've got.
fact, big people are talking. We have
Nothing.
talked Chelsea, Liverpool, United, Arsenal.
Are you lucky to be on the panel?
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky for
Yeah.
there.
Top 6 club.
Yeah, it's top 6 club.